home, eh? Right again. But what was he coming home to? No family, no real home, and nothing worthwhile to look forward to. "What is it you do?" the cabbie asked. "I'm an architect in a development organisation. We build office blocks, factories, housing developments, that sort of thing." The cabbie grinned at him through the mirror. "Plenty to build and all now the country's back on its feet." Lapsing into silence, Tom let him chat on. "Here we are, Gov." Drawing his cab into the curb, the cabbie whistled with appreciation. "Ooh, nice flats these. I wouldn't mind living in a posh place like this, all on me own where the brats and the missus can't find me." "You wouldn't like it," Tom said, climbing out. "You'd be lonelier than you can ever imagine." By the time he reached his flat on the 6th floor, the idea that had haunted him these past weeks began to invade his thoughts again. "It's time," he murmured. "Time to leave it all behind. I need to get away from London and all the bad memories." Letting himself into the luxurious, soulless place that he now called home, he felt a wave of relief that the decision was made. Next morning, early, Tom saw a young woman from his window. She was hatless, her shoulder-length brown hair flying out behind her. He watched as she strode out into the busy street and hailed a taxi, the traffic swerving round her. When, in order to avoid hitting her full on, the driver of the black cab screeched to a halt, she calmly climbed aboard and waved him on. Tom laughed out loud. That's what you call a gutsy woman. As usual, the office was a hive of activity. Turning into his own office, he was not surprised to see the vase of flowers on his windowsill. It was a kind of ritual on his return from a trip. "Welcome home." Invaluable assistant and secretary to two of the architects, Lillian's long auburn curls were neatly pinned back in a bun. Coming into the office, she placed a tray on his desk. "The flowers are splendid, as always. Thank you, Lillian. What would I do without you, eh?" She smiled. "You'll find all the schedules typed up for your current projects, your urgent messages, and a dozen appointments for this coming week. Oh, and the boss asked to see you the minute you got in." Taking a gulp of tea, he scanned through the papers on his desk before running up the stairs to John Martin's offices. A big man with a big heart, John Martin had started these offices some 10 years ago and never looked back. He got out of his chair and shook Tom by the hand. "You did a good job, son. I understand you had some real tough problems up there." Tom nodded. "It's running smoothly now, though. But, John, there's something The other man intervened. "I know. It's been one trip after another, and after this I'll make sure you can keep your feet on the ground for at least a year, I promise." It had to be said, and without the trimmings. "I'm handing in my resignation, John." "What? What the devil's brought this on?" "I mean, I know how hard I've pushed you, but, well, after what happened, I thought it might help. Look, I'm sorry, Tom, but I can't let you go. You're too important to me, to this whole outfit." Tom was adamant. "I'm sorry, John, but the resignation stands. I've had plenty of time to think about it, and my mind's made up. The truth is, if I don't leave now, I'll crack. I'll work out the month if you want me to, but to tell you the truth, I'd rather go now, right this minute." After a moment, the older man asked kindly, "What will you do?" "I've decided to sell the flat and move away." "Where will you go?" "I'm not sure," Tom answered truthfully. "Somewhere I'm not known, somewhere I can put my life into perspective." John Martin nodded. "I understand," he murmured. "All right, I won't hold you to a month, but I will need you to pass on your schedules to a colleague, talk him through every aspect." "Don't worry, I'll deal with it," Tom promised. "Who do you want to take over my schedules?" "Oh, your brother Dougie. He's out of the same mould, and when you're ready to get back in the saddle, your job will be waiting for you." After 3 days of being ensconced in the office with Dougie,